Hi everyone, this is Sia,
And I'm Perry.
and today we're going to be reviewing the movie Darkest Hour. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the plot of the movie. Darkest Hour is a historical drama film directed by Joe Wright and was released back in 2017. The plot focuses heavily on the crucial period of time in Britain during the World War II and follows the life of Churchill.
Yeah, so as we said, the movie follows the life of Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
He's the newly appointed Prime Minister of the United Kingdom after Neville Chamberlain resigned.
Yeah.
And he's kind of the second choice for everyone.
Right.
He's only there because Halifax didn't choose to be Prime Minister. And like the king doesn't like him, the council doesn't like him, the people don't like him, and everybody has this doubt that he's gonna even like get them into more problems during the war.
Exactly.
Especially because he doesn't want to negotiate with Hitler. And the story follows him trying to prove himself and to win over the public's opinion, to win over the king's opinion. And it also focuses on the time period of the evacuation of Dunkirk, which is when the United Kingdom soldiers were trapped in the Dunkirk beaches and they kind of had no way out, and Winston was the cause that brought them out. And I think it focuses on his journey from being someone who everybody doubted to becoming one of the greatest prime ministers of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, great, thank you. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the theme of the movie. One of the themes I chose is leadership. So the movie highlights the importance of leadership, especially at a time where the whole world was in chaos and they had no rigid structure. And Churchill and Britain encounters the counterattack from Nazi Germany and shows the process of decision making and responsibilities in order for nations' safety and public's unionization.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the themes that I want to talk about, there's like two of them, but they overlap. So I'm gonna go over both really quick. It's the power of public perception and the power of speech. So I feel like the movie really touches on the impact that communication with the public has during like hard times, especially during war. And we see that the first like actual support that Churchill gets is from the public.
Right.
On the scene where he rides the train and people are like talking to him and asking him not to negotiate with Hitler. And it's kind of like he finally has someone that believes in him, and it gives him the support to go on and like try his best and to listen to them. Because so far all of he's been faced with is rejection. And it also like his iconic speeches really motivate the people to go on, and like it like highlights the crucial moments, especially that we shall fight on the beaches. They address crucial moments, and it helps gain public support, and it also helps like to boost the public's morale when it comes to these things. And I think it was really interesting to see how the movie like put it in and showcase this theme. And it shows that, and I think these two themes shows a nation's resilience and how like they fight in a war.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the directing style of the movie. So one thing really impressed me was the long takes. So the non-stop continuous shot Wright used in his film has given the movie both realism and intimacy, especially during the time of Churchill's speeches. I feel like has created a blur between what's real and fake among the audience and the movie itself. And the camera movement itself was also very sophisticated and also enforces the importance of background and other surroundings of the scene. So yeah, that was something I was really impressed of.
So I kind of want to talk about a bunch of elements of narrative for the directing style. The first one I want to talk about is colors. So during the movie, like the whole movie is very dark. It's very dark tones, very dark shades, and especially like during the scenes where Churchill is facing some sort of rejection or someone is mad at him. You see that it has like a bluish tone on it. The blue tones show his sadness really well, and also like put that dark, like we also feel sad. And it's very serious. But in the scenes where he's giving his speeches and he's kind of giving hope to people, there's a yellow light on him specifically, which I think shows that how he is the hope for the nation and how he is the one that brings them all together. So especially like in the scene where he's like standing and everything else is dark and it's only on him that is light. It shows how like how important he is and how what he symbolizes to the United Kingdom at that time. The second thing that I want to talk about is the dialogues. I liked the fact that they were historically accurate.
Yeah.
Especially because the movie is just basically a lot of people just talking.
That's true.
There's not much action.
Yeah.
I think having them be historically accurate kind of makes me more curious to go look at what actually happened.
Exactly.
And why did these people say this. So that was a point that I really liked. And like, it is a continuation of the dialogue, but I like the fact that Churchill doesn't know what to refer to Hitler as. Like in the scene where he's trying to write the letter, and when he wants to mention Hitler, he gets mad. I feel like it reflects his character really well, and it reflects his emotional state really well.
That's true.
He's so mad at Hitler for what he's doing, and he feels like he's such a cruel person that he has no words to describe it. And especially interesting coming from a man who is known for his speeches and for the power that he has with words, that he doesn't know how to refer to Hitler. So I think that was a really nice touch that showed that like some things literally cannot be explained for words. There's not enough to express what a person is. So I think that was a really nice touch to it. And that's all I have to say for the directing. I like the directing style.
No, you made such a great point. So great. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about our personal opinion and the rating of the movie. So I am gonna start off. I am giving it 1 out of 5. Sorry.
That's okay. Thanks.
I'm giving 1 out of 5. This movie was not my favorite at all. So I'm personally not into political or historical movies at all, but this was just a definition of it. Like there was no other elements that I could have enjoyed. It was just straight up, yes, I'm historical, I'm political. So with too much, I'm like, okay, well, give me some break here. Like, I was not able to focus, which eventually led into me being very confused time to time when I'm actually trying to kind of watch it. Like some part of it, I was like, okay, well, I'm really not understanding. And also one thing was that I feel like I really didn't enjoy the overall color of it. I feel like I also have mentioned it in Casablanca, where I don't like movies with like dark and like blackish colors. So, and this movie was kind of like that too. So personally, I would rank this like at the very bottom, on not even among the movies we have watched in this class in my whole lifetime. Okay, so I'm so sorry to those of you who like it, but for me it was just not it.
I'm gonna rank this movie 3 out of 5. I don't know what I ranked Casablanca, but I like this more than Casablanca.
2.5, I remember.
I think
Yeah.
That was it. I did not like it. Okay. Going back to the topic. This movie, I liked the premise of it, but I feel like it was just boring. It was plain boring when it came to certain things. One of the things that I did not like is that there was 2 main settings. This was his bedroom, and then the Parliament building, and it kind of kept going back and forth. My eyes were getting tired. Like I needed to see something different. And because it's so focused on Churchill, he's the only character I see. He's the only character I get a chance to empathize with. Like there's nothing else for me to root for besides Churchill.
No dynamics.
There's no like. Okay, I can say like, oh yeah, the king was nice, but that was it. I don't know him, you know? So it was like, for me, I kind of need that variety of characters.
Exactly.
And the movie lacked that for me, and I get why, because it's a movie focused on Churchill. But overall, like, I did not like it that much. I don't know. I don't think it just suits my personal taste.
I think so too.
Especially like the political aspects of it. So that was it.
I think this movie is just like, it doesn't fit with our like perspective towards movies that we enjoy watching. But I feel like it was a very politically and historically accurate, which is probably one of the reasons why other people might have enjoyed this movie. But for us, I feel like it was just
not to our personal taste.
It didn't draw our attention that much as other movies used to. So but overall, it was a great opportunity for us to explore other types of movies. And we're gonna be
back soon with the review of Midway.
Yeah.
Which is a horror movie that we actually like.
It was so great. So great.
So great. So we're gonna be back with that review soon.
Yeah.
And we're gonna finally talk about something we enjoy.
Great. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.